It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Steel City at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today, we've got a good one on tap in the AFC North, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. The kicker, Chris Boswell, has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. And no run back on the opening kick.
I'm about to play for real, man. I'm done talking. I'm about to play for real. Watch this shit. I ain't saying shit. Watch this.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Off the play fake. Browning. And his first look is incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Browning. And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers.
That's some bullshit, man. Wow.
Recovery for a Steelers score. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown.
I'm still about to play for real. I ain't doing no talking. It's all good, though.
To go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in.
Their first involvement will be a 2-point conversion attempt. They'll try and run it here. And he will get in to make it 8-0. They wasted no time showing how aggressive they're going to be in this game. They get the quick score, and then they go for 2, CD.
Surf's up, partner. And when surf's up, you ride the wave. They felt great about that quick drive, put it in the end zone. Why not go for 2? They felt comfortable with the play call that they had.
And the home crowd loves it. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Off play action. Browning. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, this defense is getting after it now. They get the sack on first down, and now the pressure's there again, and that forces a throwaway.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Browning. Open man is Chase, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put him on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. Off the play fake. Browning. To Mixon on the check down. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll make it 2nd down. Off play action. Browning. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. Back to throw again. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. T.J. Watt, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Let's go, man. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Another try after the first down sack. Browning over the middle. He finds Higgins. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
And now, before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Off the play fake. Browning out to his left. Looking deep here for Chase.
Oh, yeah, they on some bullshit, bro. Come on.
Try it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
I lose this game, I'm getting on later. I'm about to get off. That's some bullshit.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Rudolph now to throw. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to have it here just past the 25.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Off play action. Browning escaping the pressure right. He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 15-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Forced out to his left. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw. Browning buying time to his left. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Mixon again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. The second down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is 3rd and goal. Mixon will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So the second down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play.
Oh, my God. What the fuck is you?
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Boy, they're down only 1 score. Still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. Oh, and the Bengals look like they got it back. They did. This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the New York Giants. Ready to get us started, it's Cade York, and we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Throwing to start the drive. Browning. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. Off the play fake. Browning. Throw left side complete. That's Hudson. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards.
And what a letdown after a huge play. He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it too. But he's going to be tracked down just short of the goal line. So a big play there that's going to set him up with first and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Bengals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They go play action now, Taylor. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
3rd and 5. Now Jones. And that will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They're going to try and throw. Flush to his right. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And the Bengals have recovered. The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. And now Taylor looking to switch things up a bit. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Steps away to his left. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Here's a 2nd and 5. Now it's Taylor. Eluding the pressure right. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Taylor. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. And call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to make it 4th down.
It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
4th down. Here's Taylor. Rolling to his right.
He finds his man. It's Robinson.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with 2nd and goal coming out.
Barkley is going backwards here. Now they come in and drop him all the way back at the 4-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now it's Taylor. On the move to his left. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Tyrod Taylor taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Giants post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Now Cade York for the extra point.
It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Now Browning.
Sliding out of the pocket. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield. Incomplete.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
A lot depending on the spot there, and he got it. But it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Matt.
Yeah, this is my last game. I'm going to get on later, man. I got something important to do.
First down or not, you want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
On second down, here's Mixon. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third. In about 2.
2 straight 4-yard runs, and it is steadily working the ball downfield. To me, they're staying right on schedule. First down, you want 4 yards or more to set up the rest of the drive. They're getting exactly that.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Today we've got a compelling AFC matchup for you, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. To throw, Browning. That's complete to the tight end Sample. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Here's Browning. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It was Leo Chanel who got in to drop him. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at third down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
On third down, Browning. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, Browning. And the Chiefs are going to get him. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. They'll make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Browning. And it's incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. On 2nd and 10, Browning. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. Throwing on first down, Browning. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. A big play there for Cincinnati. 44 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bengals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. And what a way to cap off the opening touchdown drive. You go for 2, and you get it.
Remember when the PAT or the extra point was a gimme, right? Not plus 99%. It's not that way anymore, so more people are willing to take a chance, go for 2, and take the kicker a little bit out of the game.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. One quarter down, 8-0 the score. 2nd and 5. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. From the gun, it's Mahomes as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards, but instead, offense out there. They're going for it. They'll run for it with Pacheco. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. Andy Reid went for it, but...
Damn, I'm watching TV. I got that off. I'm watching TV over here. I wasn't even paying attention. Damn, you ain't... Wow.
Throwing to start the drive. Browning. He will find his man Chase complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
On first down, Browning. This one hauled in by Sample. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. This 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, Browning, and this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
From the gun on 3rd down. Browning. Open man. It's complete to Higgins. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 30 yards there. And, of course, the first down as well. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Mixing up the middle. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. To throw on 2nd down. Browning. So he stopped for no gain. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a lip.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Jake Browning, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Evan McPherson for the extra point. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here. They'll let Mixon try and run it in. And he is in to make it 16-0. I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. The throw for Tony is intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are in great shape. The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Mahomes not wasting time. He'll throw. Flushed out right. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Here's 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Mahomes. Loose inside the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Rashee Rice, 59 yards. And the Chiefs need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Throwing to start the drive. Browning being chased out left. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
That one good for 12 yards in a Kansas City first. To throw, it's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And down inside the 15 he goes. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Throw left side, completion to Rice. Touchdown! Rashee Rice. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3. 3rd and 3.
My bad, I'm looking at TV.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. And the delay of game penalty makes this much more difficult. 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Browning. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
From the 41, here's 2nd down at 7. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Here's a give to Mixon. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
A handoff to Mixon. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Now Joe Mixon, and nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here's Brown on second down. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Browning. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Bengals first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a...
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
That's some bullshit.
Dropped by Leo Chanel. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the times...
I'm about to get off anyway, man. I gotta eat my food.
Because you're frustrated.
I'm about to get off. I don't care if I lose this game. I already won a couple games.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run here with Pacheco. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Edwards-Helaire. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Mahomes now to throw. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs will extend their lead here just before halftime. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. That's caught inside the 10. But he is not going to make it into the end zone. They stop him short, so they'll add only 6 as we come up on halftime. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And all the Chiefs have it. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bengals drive about to get going. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Browning, he'll buy some time right. Looking deep here for Chase. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Gets past one man, and he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Rolling to his right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Browning. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a 1st down. Off play action. Browning rolling to his left. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Michael Dana able to run him down for a loss of a yard. If you want a lesson on how to defeat an offensive tackle, that was pretty textbook.
Is that a clip and save?
Yes.
That's what's going to go around the league, and people are going to watch that and say, my goodness, that's how you do it. And I feel awful for the offensive tackle because we always talk about the athleticism of that guy who just beat him. Well, you have to be athletic to try and block that guy. Just in this case, the defense won.
After the sack here, 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Browning. Dancing to his left. And he's taken down inside the 30. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Now it's Mixon running right. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
And just when the offense seemed to be figuring things out, they have a little bit of a setback there. Finally getting a drive going. They can't let that stop them, especially since they've been shut out this far in.
He finds his man complete. It's Hudson. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on third down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
And he missed it. He missed it just wide of that left upright. It's no good. And that will keep the deficit at 20.
Partner, this is certainly turning out to be one of those days. Here we are in the second half. They're being shut out. Offense is doing nothing. And you're just saying, please, come on, give us something here to your kicker. But even this is no good.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. His throw incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Valdez-Scantling in motion right. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. In motion right is Tony. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. That is caught and able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Now it's Mahomes again. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Chidobe with a pick. And the Bengals are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Throwing to start the drive. Browning, flush to his right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And got his man, complete. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired. while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Now the Bengals on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Back to throw. Browning. And that is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. Looking to throw. Browning. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him. Throwing on 2nd and long. Browning forced out to his left. And the pressure gets to him again. Michael Dana able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up 1st and goal. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Cincinnati. The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the San Francisco 49ers. They were Super Bowl opponents twice in the 80s, and they're back at it here. The Bengals and Niners are underway. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Browning. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Tyler Boyd, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Back to throw. Browning.
Oh, yeah, they on some bullshit. How the fuck I threw an interception? Come on, bro.
This return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Brandon, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now, because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. That's a great example right there to remind everyone of what a weapon he can be as a mobile quarterback, Charles. Nice play to escape the pocket and get his offense into the red zone with a first down.
And defensive coaches losing their mind on that play, because they knew about his mobility coming in, and they preached all week long. If he gets outside the pocket, find receivers in your area and cover them. Otherwise, plays like that will continue to result.
2nd and 7. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on third down. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
You got tight right there.
McCaffrey will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Browning. Flushed out right. Oh, and his early struggles continue.
Oh, my God.
Intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off. Purdy off the play fake. He'll buy some time right. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on 1st and 2nd down and needing long yardage to try and pick up a 1st down. And they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on 4th down. But guess what? It all started with what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Really put them behind the 8 ball. Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created the push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on 4th down, now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20.
2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Browning. And a fine chase on the right side, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a man born here in California, Joe Mixon. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Browning buying time to his left. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the 2nd half of this contest.
He's got his target. That's complete. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Mixon is in. Touchdown, Bengals.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal, and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for 2. They'll let Mixon try and run it in. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the and now this is intercepted. My goodness. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
Check. Watch the before. Blue down. Check.
They go play action here on first down. Steps away to his left. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
Check right 54. Watch the screen.
They'll let Mixon try and run it in. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Oh, and the Bengals look like they got it back. They did. Bengal football. Well, they just scored. They got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
There's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
To throw again on second down. Browning. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. It was Eric Armstead fighting his way through that time to record the sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He completes it to Boyd. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
And I believe that gain on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
On 4th down, Browning. And it's incomplete.
How the fuck you drop that? Come on, bro.
The Bengals
Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey.
He'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
That run's successful in large part because they had a lot of extra help blocking up front.
Yeah, you've got guys who can do that very, very well. In addition, they can catch the football. So sometimes when they line up with 3 tight ends, it's not necessarily to run it. And that gives you an advantage when you do decide to barrel off the line of scrimmage and block people downfield.
And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
Play action. Now Purdy.
Escaping the pressure right. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half. Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here.
The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. McCaffrey, he'll try to run it in. And he will not get there as the try for 2 is unsuccessful. And they will remain down by a point.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Down the sideline he goes.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase.
As the 1st half is winding down.
And the Bengals will extend their lead here just before halftime.
So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for 2. They'll let Mixon try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone. And it's now a 2-score game as the lead moves to 9.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. I give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
A very limited time left to get into field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all on one throw right there.
Final play of the half. Purdy.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. Still on his feet. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for a Bengals TD.
Stop playing with me. That's crazy right there. Unbelievable. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, he's trying to find someone open. You're exactly right. He wasn't looking to run. He was looking to throw. The result, not good for him. They were more than happy on the defensive side to gather that one in and take it to the house.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. So we have reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Bengals out in front. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on second down.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Here's Purdy.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a fourth down.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on fourth down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They'll get 17 yards there. And it'll be first down 49ers. Up the gut, McCaffrey. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Now Purdy.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Purdy now to throw off the play action.
Steps away. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
And the Bengals are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Another try after the first down sack. Browning.
Pass complete. Joe Mixon out of the backfield. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. Off play action. Browning finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great...
He's got a man, complete. That's to Chase, he's got it. Touchdown Cincinnati. Jamar Chase with his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here. They'll let Mixon try and run it in. And he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted on the 2-point conversion. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the 49er hands team does its job. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Back to throw, Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive there. He hits the reliable target. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
The frustration is definitely setting in, because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. On 4th down, here's Purdy. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Daxton Hill picks it off, and the Bengals are going to get the football there as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. But just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, they're running a crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal 1st down. Once again, they run with Mixon. They juked him. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to be a loss of 18, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. They do get 6, but they've still got some work to do on 3rd and goal. To throw, Browning out to his left. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. Here's Browning, eluding the pressure right. And that will be
Fuck, I did not see this nigga open, man. I already got the lead. I wasn't trying to do it, man. I didn't see the nigga open. Grandma wasn't looking at that circle.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last.
About to throw an interception.
And this is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that.
And now I wonder.
Second half. No. And you can add another that they forced in this
on 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Here is 3rd and 5. They go play action here. Purdy. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And able to haul it in is Kittle. Look at the big fella go. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here. They go with McCaffrey. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And the 49ers are going to take possession here at their own 33. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Well, let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the 2nd half. Want to try and make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
2nd and 10 We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Nick Bosa using that speed to get in there and break that play up. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got two more to use here in the final stages.
Now third down and very long. Now Browning. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
On the move to his left. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase,
59 yards.
and the Bengals have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for two. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Fred Warner.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. On first down, it's Purdy.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Off the play fake. Browning. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Off play action. Browning rolling to his left. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown.
Jamar Chase.
47 yards.
And the Bengals are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
It's complete, and this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. Yeah, the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. Oh, and the Bengals look like they got it back. They did. Bengal football. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it, because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
It's caught inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Here we go now as they will again try for two. They'll let Mixon try and run it in. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for two more. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. Good footwork at the 30. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Kicker Brandon Aubrey is out to get this one started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And a pretty poor return as he will dive to the ground to give himself up. On 1st and 10. Browning. And right away, he lost the football. It's picked up by the count. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown.
Wow.
huge, huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he's going to go out of bounds on the return. He won't even get this thing back to the 10-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
Looking deep here for Chase, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Browning. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. That one goes for 24 yards.
Pollard will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you give the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, and we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Browning being chased out left. This one hauled in by Sample. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Throwing on first down. Browning, he finds his man, complete. It's Hudson.
And the Bengals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's a run with Mixon, and he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Joe Mixon
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Bengals have got it back to within a score.
They'll try and throw for it. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Oh, the
Let's get it! Okay!
Football. The first quarter onside kick recovered. We like these.
You ain't expect that, huh? You ain't expect that,
No
huh?
doubt about that. You know that file that we tend to keep that says traditional, conventional? Those get torn up in a big way on that one, didn't they?
Absolutely. But, hey, it works. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That one brought back a few nightmares because when a quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there, having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front because
Oh my goodness!
their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Here's a pass swung out left. Move and then brought down near the 23. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. On 3rd down, Mixon. And he'll take this.
Get off of me! Stop touching me!
Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals are an extra point away from capturing the lead.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way to the end zone.
And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. And how about this decision?
I didn't mean to pick that running. I didn't mean to pick that one. Damn. I did not mean to pick that one. Fuck a field goal. I want the 2.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They had that 14-0 lead, but that has evaporated as they go to work here 1st and 10. Throwing, Prescott. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action now, Prescott. They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Prescott now. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. Evades the tackler and now some space. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Out of the gun to give to Pollard. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. First down, and it's Pollard again. And a short gain here down to the 22. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Prescott. Flushed out right. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Oh, man. Just when the D thought they had the answer for him, he went and changed the question. Surprises him by taking off himself. He's able to set up his offense pretty with a 1st and goal.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics.
There he goes right side.
Joe Mixon.
And
Dirty, oh my goodness!
Joe Mixon
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Bengals are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Evan McPherson now for the PAT.
And that one will
Oh my God!
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Oh, hell no!
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
about set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Meanwhile, Dak's throw taken in there by Cooks.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
Prescott now from the 50. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
That is caught by Lamb.
A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. To the air again, Prescott. Flush to his right. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup
In the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 6-point game. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. A final shot before break. Browning rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. First half in the books.
Oh, shit. I gave you more than you wanted. I gave you more than you needed.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone.
So tell me, how does it feel?
Want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it and try and win this ball. But a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Another stop made by Cam Taylor-Britt.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Dancing to his left. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. Trying to run forward with Pollard, and he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. Give him 3 yards and a fresh.
Yeah, you better not throw that ball, nigga. Don't throw that ball, boy. Tell him.
They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. He finds his
Keep doing this side place here, man. You garbage, nigga. Throw that ball in the middle so I can intercept that shit. Bet you won't do that again. I bet you won't do that shit again. Do it one more time for me. Do it one more time. Do it one more time.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Prescott. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the third quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
Eluding the pressure right.
Damn, that bitch.
Jake Ferguson from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. Forced out to his left. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Well, after that, it's not hard to see where the momentum is pointing because it's squarely on his side after a heads-up play to jog that one in for another 2 points.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty nice solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting, an onside kick to start this thing. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. McCaffrey running up the middle. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down, because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. In motion right, Debo. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
3rd and 5. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Niners are on the board first here this afternoon. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that you don't like that call on the opening drive of the game.
It's a very strong limit.
No matter what I do, all I think about is you. Even when I'm with my boo, girl, you know I'm crazy over you. No matter what I do, all I think about is you. Even when I'm with my boo, you know I'm crazy over you.
And now your lead's just 6-0 instead of 7-0. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I love you, baby, I love you, I do.
On first down, Browning. Man open. That's
More than you ever know,
5 yards shy of
baby, it's for sure.
excellent pickup of 20 yards.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Back to throw. Browning. Throw right side into the hands of the tight end, Sample. And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried the dump off, lost yardage. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him.
Of course I can hear you, bro.
He really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Of course I can hear you.
Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days.
So I'm guessing you want the 49ers to win the Super Bowl.
Primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Why not? You want Kansas City to win?
Score after 1.
Well, we have no choice, so I'm going with the 49ers. I want them to whoop Kansas City ass.
With a 1st and 10.
They won too many Super Bowls. Well, they won 2 back-to-back. I like Mahomes, but I don't like Kansas City.
That one good for 15.
Yeah, I like Mahomes, but I don't like Kansas City. I really don't like him for real, cause he play for him. They be cheating, man. They be throwing them flags and all that. Yeah, they cheated my Bengals.
They have to feel pretty good about getting
Yeah.
that type of a gain.
Yeah, I'm from Cincinnati. Yeah.
On second down, here's
Yes, sir. You know, Bengals Nation. Who your favorite team, man? Who your team? The Bills? Oh man, they cheated them out there. Well, they ain't cheat them, but man, he had it, bro. He kept turning over the ball and he threw an interception that messed it up. Yeah, he's a good quarterback too. I like him.
And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. They get 6 on the
Yeah, man, I can't believe Detroit threw that game away. They had them, man. 24-7. How you let them come back? What the hell? I wanted Detroit to go to the Super Bowl. I wanted
inside the 5 here.
I wanted Detroit to whoop well, I wanted them to win the whole Super Bowl game or Baltimore.
At the 1-yard line.
I wanted it to be Baltimore and Detroit.
They'll run for the first time here with Brown.
Yeah, but
Pick up and that sets up
I can't believe Baltimore let Kansas City beat them.
Handed to someone with vision
Lamar Jackson, what's wrong with you, man?
You find a way to pick up first downs.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half.
Yeah, that's my real name, Lamar. Yep.
Chance to get that initial touchdown right
Yeah.
back.
This a girl?
Into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown.
Oh. Where you from? Montana? Oh, that's like, what is that like, where that's located at? That's not Florida or nothing like that, is it? Oh, it's a state. Oh, wow. I don't know nothing about that state, but I know it's 50 states in the United States. United States, if you don't know that, man. Nah, I did. You know what? I fucked that up because I didn't know. I was talking to you and I wasn't paying attention. You just turned my TV, bro.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So
yeah, but yeah, man. Anybody that don't know it's 50 states in the United States, they're retarded. Shit, we learned that in school, man. Let me guess, you about 14, 15. I'm 25, man. Yes, sir. With 2 daughters. Yeah. Yep. How old are they? Oh, they young, man. I had my kid when I was 21. Then I had one when I was 20. 23? Yeah. No, 24. I had my second one, 24. Yep. So they only 3 and 1. They right here acting up. Yeah, they tearing up shit. They bad as hell, man. Bad as hell. You know I'm a streamer, right? You playing against a streamer. Yeah, we on YouTube right now. You play Fortnite? Yeah. Hey, can you build? Alright. Well, I'll tell you my YouTube channel after this. Alright.
Especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And able to get him down, but he does reach.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, man. Can't believe it.
2 more quarters to go.
Wow, bro, why you let that? Why you weren't even paying attention?
All even through one half of football as we get back underway in quarter number 3.
No.
And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets.
Hold on, give me a second.
Charles, so as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Browning's throw here into the hands of Boyd. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Off play action. Browning. They'll buy some time right. And he will find his man Chase complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards on the play.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Now left side on the swing pass. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bengals have taken the lead. So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for two. Again, he'll drop the throw. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the two-point conversion. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well.
You don't know nothing about that song, man. You don't know nothing about that, man. You know that song?
Penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
You listen to rap? Yeah. Better not be listening to King Von, man. Come on now.
Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Yeah, Kendrick Lamar, that's my boy. Fuck with Kendrick Lamar, man. No, you don't. You just saying that because my name Lamar. I peeped it, man. You don't listen to J. Cole? You really listen to Kendrick Lamar for real?
Versus the tackles there, Charles. Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose.
Ooh, that was almost an interception.
Usually more of the run stuff in variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's a right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Purdy to throw it on 1st down. And that, nearly picked off. It would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's 2nd down. This is McCaffrey on the give. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. The 71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here. Purdy looking to throw.
I will always love you, and I will always
free, and it's 2nd down.
Love you.
McCaffrey. And he is going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bengals' 13-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Brandon Ayuk, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. So the touchdown there, and that play, the tap pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it, but what makes it so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs because the snap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball with it.
Is you up right now? Let me go right now.
If you don't take the
It's a chance
to get to the corner and get upfield.
I don't care right now, pull a hair right now.
Disruption there, that's for sure. 6 points.
I don't give a fuck. But you know I got a man. I don't give a fuck. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. But you know I got a man.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep.
Bitch, we don't give a fuck.
Play action. And he's going to lose yardage here.
I could have threw it long, man, but I didn't want to do that to you, Al. I did not want to do that to you, man.
Santa Clara, all square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the fourth quarter. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Inside handoff to Mixon. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Come on, boys. We going long. Ain't no way you can stop this chase pass.
Looking to throw. Browning. Pass taken in.
I tricked your ass. I tricked you. You ain't falling for the tricks. Well, I'm not about to let you beat me.
A gain of 9 on 4th and 3.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
Here comes 2nd down and 5.
Back to throw. Browning. That's complete to the tight end Sample. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Mixon.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Just the 1 timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10.
And down to the 36-yard line here. The 49ers now going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
At this stage, you've got to hustle, got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
Well, the faithful in full roar here in Santa Clara. This is 3rd down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
I'm starting to wonder here, are they trying to prevent winning? Because right now, they're laying back and they're picking them apart and moving the ball downfield. I think they got to start bringing a little pressure towards the quarterback.
Now Joe Mixon down to about the 22 here.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And a short gain here down to the 22.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go a little bit
I was going to say, could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts.
Well, this crowd into it now. 3rd and 2.
Looking to throw. Browning. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
You lucky I ain't kicked that ball, bro. Sorry. Lucky as fuck.
And look at this. They're going to try an onside kick to begin overtime. And the 49er hands team does its job. Well, they went with the ultimate element of surprise there, trying the onside kick to start OT, and it backfires.
Not just element of surprise. How about element of hubris? I mean, that is unbelievable because the odds of getting an onside kick are small to begin with. And to give up your opportunity to ever possess the football that way, if you don't get it, that is absolutely huge. Didn't work, but boy, what a gamble.
Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
A 2nd down throw for Purdy. Got a man, that's Ayuk.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards there, a first down. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9.
90 yards rushing for him now in the ballgame.
And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free to protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. 3rd and 1, trying to keep this drive and overtime going. A big one coming up. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, 49ers. We needed extra time to decide this one. The rushing score, and OT finishes it off, but all throughout, really just a great game to witness.
I agree.
And now they're going to fake it. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
It's over. It's over. It's over.
Way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare him
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you,
What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
To throw, Browning.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Mixon
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Here's Browning. Buying time to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further. Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run, and I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup. That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing it all.
Yo, what you doing?
Offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Second down and a yard. Off the play fake. Browning. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. Back to throw. Browning. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. Looking to throw. Browning flushed out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So it's a win for the Niners here, and it was thanks in large part to the